Is there anything you'd like to share with us, maybe, whilst we're here? No fucking way. It just said my name.
What?
It just said my name. It just said Ryan.
He wants to chat with you tonight.
You want to talk with me? What's your name? How do you know mine? If you want us to leave and you're not happy with us being here, light up that device again for us, like you've already done.
Can you maybe make the other one light up as well by touching that?
Would you come up and speak to us? Would you come and stand with us for a while?
Oh.
Thank you.
Attention! All things shared in this video are simply the opinions of the Unexplained Files. The following footage is not tampered with, and all of the events and reactions are unplanned and genuine.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Unexplained Files, the greatest place for all things unexplained in the entire world. This evening, we are back at Chapel Hill Wood, the
Where
one
we
place,
said we was never going to
the
come
place
back.
we were never coming back to, the place that's been kicking us out in one way or another. We are back. If there's any more lasers getting shined in our faces, we'll deal with it appropriately by filming them and shining back. However, we're going to get into this investigation because it's a creepy cool night and we want to see what we can find. Let's jump in!
Chapelwood is known as a nature reserve with rich history, vibrant wildlife, and a peaceful and quiet presence. At night, however, rumours of Chapelwood's haunted history surface, and many claim to have had paranormal experiences at the location. With its Iron Age hill fort and remains of a mid-1200s chapel, stories of the paranormal and rumours surround this place, and its presence goes from calm and peaceful to anything but. Tonight's investigation is our 5th time visiting Chapelwood, and to date is our most active location, with strange groans unheard by our ears but captured by our recording equipment. An electromagnetic phenomena picked up by our tools, seemingly in response to the things that we say.
Is Arthur or his wife with us?
Oh. Is that a yes, perhaps? If so, would you step away from this device for us?
Chapelwood keeps drawing us back in.
Someone's got a laser pen over there. You see it? No, I think they're over at that hut thing.
Probably, yeah.
And tonight's investigation is no different. Our investigation tonight breaks down into 2 halves. In the first, we take the hiking trail, just as we did the first time we visited the location. During this part of the investigation, spirits were high and everybody was excited.
It's a dickhead thing to say. I don't want to psych you out, but you know how you're like the one walking behind everyone?
Yeah. Go for it.
That'll do. No, because you're the fastest runner, I reckon.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore. I ain't going anywhere. If I run, it takes 5 minutes for my hair to catch up with me.
We decided to keep the first part of the investigation for ourselves, off camera, so that we could get a feel for the location. After hiking the trail, the second and main part of our investigation begins, where we sit down in the chapel and use all of the tools at our disposal to see if we can communicate with any spirits that may remain. And you join us just at the end of part 1 as we arrive back to the chapel for the main part of our investigation.
Yeah, there we go. We heard those weird. I don't know. It sounded like howls, but then I can imagine it being cows.
It's a mooling howl.
Because of how consistent the sound was, we kind of just figured across it was a cow. But you heard it from that way. So yeah, you heard it that way. I heard it that way. There are fields like that side, but if it was coming up there, then that's trail. Right. Anyway, nothing like that to set the time. Oh no, Beetlejuice moment that. Right.
Some toys down here.
If we put a cat ball there and there, and either I can hold the K2 so I can film it and we can see, because I was holding it last time when it went up, so I wonder if we can get that to happen again.
Put the REM pod down as well.
Okay.
Just in case. Because I don't think these went off, did they?
No.
So I sit near you. I'm just going to crouch in the corner.
Do you want to call out or shall I?
Oh, you can quiet.
So if anybody is with us right now, perhaps you saw us walk the trail. Perhaps Arthur, it could be you. At rest here with your wife maybe. Would you come up and speak to us? Would you come and stand with us for a while?
Whoa.
Thank you. If that was you, would you come and stand near me? You may perhaps see I'm holding something in my hand. If you come and stand next to it, it will light up. If it lights up, we know you'd like to talk to us.
Because last time it was his Arthur or his wife here.
That went off. Yeah,
Not this time.
we tried.
If you are here with us, can you let us know by lighting up any of these devices again, please? It's weird that went off there, because there's no way that's moving.
That's not going anywhere. It's like it's not sunk into the mud, but it's
No.
set in there. Are you happy with us being here? If you would like us to leave, would you step onto one of these devices again? Come stand near us. Do what you did a moment ago. If they light up, then we'll know you don't want us here. In that case, we'll take it that you want us here. Right. Now I open my big old trap. I don't know what you want from us, so I'm going to have to ask you more questions. Come stand next to me, as close as you like, and then we'll know that you want us here. If it doesn't go off, we're going to assume you want us to leave, and maybe we stop talking to you.
If you make sure you've got him in frame, and then I'll get the things on the floor, so then we know we've got everything then. What?
Hello there.
Again, did I say light up and we know you want us here? I forgot what I said. I did say that, didn't I?
Originally, if you don't want us here,
And then kick off. Right, okay. That's made things confusing. Right, so I'm trying to explain to a
They're
ghost.
just like, oh, which one do?
Yeah.
Can you maybe make the other one light up as well by touching that? What's going on with this one?
Well, we thank you for lighting up this device. We're going to ask kindly, would you be able to light up some of our other devices? Do what you've done with this one, but the one that I'm holding. Do that. Then we'll know that you're here. And we can talk to you from there.
Why don't you put it near it?
That's a good point, I could.
Lean it up against there. So I can catch it on the
Light up the device again for us, if you could.
touch any of those with the green light on them.
I thought I saw something on the path then, but it's just out the corner of my eye. I think it was a leaf.
Starting to get spooked now.
You were lighting those devices up for us a moment ago. You wanted to talk. Do you still want to talk? If you light it up again, we'll know that you want to talk.
What are you thinking, Reese?
I just want them to kick off.
Have you ever seen the device go off like that?
Not that frequently.
Yeah.
I've had it once, and that was in the Appledore.
Graveyard.
Yeah, when we went back to the bench.
Yeah. But that, like, that, you can see that. That's in the mud,
Yeah.
like, amongst the
I'm
leaves.
keeping an eye on it. There's a twig holding it up,
Yeah.
and it's not moved.
No. I'll ask again if it wants us to leave, because my instructions were a bit all over the place. If you want us to leave and you're not happy with us being here, light up that device again for us, like you've already done. Right. In that case, we're not going to stay here for much longer because we don't want to disrespect you and you've been willing to talk to us. We have one more device that we would like to use to try and communicate with you. Once we have spoken to you a little bit more, we'll get out of your way. We know we've been here a few times before and perhaps you didn't want us here. We don't mean any disrespect, we just want to communicate.
Last time also we think we picked you up on our microphones.
We heard you.
If you could maybe say something out loud, maybe we can hear you. Can you maybe light up that device, touch it, the one to my right with the green light on it? That was such a big hit last time, wasn't it? It went right up to red.
It went all
stayed
the way
there,
up.
didn't it?
So we have this final device, it's in my hand. If you try and speak to us, we should be able to hear what you have to say. We would just like to hear from you before we leave. You've been good to communicate with us so far and we don't want to disrespect you any longer. Is there anything you'd like to say to us if you could, or say to anybody that may come here?
Your family.
We are? What do you mean your family? What about it? Are you telling us that we're family? Have you tried to stop us from coming here? We've tried to come here many times before and we couldn't. Was that you? All right.
There's bad energy.
There's bad energy, it said.
From us? All those buggers over there.
Yeah. Is the bad energy what stopped us from coming here? I've had a song kick off in my head now, so I'm just going, it's
Hopefully
hard.
that's a sign.
Every time anything has ever happened of significance, there's always been a song playing in my head. I don't think of it, it's not one that I've been thinking of, it just pops in and it just goes round and round and round and round. And it's been doing that the whole time we've been here.
If you can't speak to us, can you maybe touch that device again that you've already made light up before?
Boots, it says.
Boots.
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 It's got boots on.
Yeah.
Bad energy from me.
Oh. Oh, is it the
Uh-oh.
tash? It's the moustache, isn't it?
Not a fan of the moustache. It's for a good cause.
There you go. Do you want us to leave? Tell us on this device if you want us to leave. If it would be best for us to leave. The more that you can interact with us, the quicker we'll be able to leave you alone. We're here to communicate. If we communicate quickly, and in many ways, then we can leave you to your peace.
I think last time, no, it was that microphone we had that picked it up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When that groan or sigh, whatever it was. So.
If there's anything behind you, Reese, that mic will pick it up.
Come on, speaking of this fuzzy face. Come on. Come on, Arthur. Come have a play with us.
Are you here, Arthur? Is your wife here
Oh.
with us?
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend, it said.
Oh,
I mean, last time it said they're hiding in the dark. Goodbye,
Does that
friend.
mean you want us to leave?
See, part of me wants to say, like, if you do this, we'll leave for sure. But then, like, it's going to happen and I'm going to want more. But then part of me is like, if we're getting this much stuff coming through, should we keep pushing our luck? Or should we be saying, you know, whoa, the battery on this camera's, like, really low.
Is it? What's
Yeah, look, right at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's kicking off quick.
We need to upgrade that, get one of these.
Yeah. So we don't often get the chance to come here, and when we do, something almost kicks us out right away. We're not saying that we don't want to leave, and we're not saying we won't leave. However, if you can tell us directly either to leave or to light up one of our devices in some way, we'll be able to leave so that you can be in peace. If you say there's bad energy here and you want us to leave for our safety, the best way to do that is to tell us or to light up our devices, then we'll go. No fucking.
Are you staying?
Are you staying?
I want to.
We can stay a while. The timing of that.
Who is that speaking to us? Is that Arthur or is that someone else?
Oh,
Walk right.
Walk right.
walk right.
Why? What's
Can
that?
you tell us what's over there? Are you over there?
Who's right? Mine or yours?
That's the point. Well, right to me is the path and a little bit into the chapel. I've just got this sudden paranoia of something grabbing me from behind.
Yeah, I am. I'm about to be yanked back.
Yeah. Should we maybe move some of the devices into that little bit? Because if it's saying walk right, it might be worth picking a few things
Shall I
up and
put-
putting them.
In that doorway?
You could put the REM pod over there because we'll be able to hear that just in case, and then we'll move K2 a little bit this way. Oh,
I had a bad past.
you had a bad past. What's your name? Tell us your name. If we say it 3 times, will you show up? You told us to go right or to walk right. Is this where you mean?
Cat ball again. Are you messing with us? Why don't you touch the other device next to it?
I'm resisting the urge to like kick off. Not because I'm annoyed or anything, but just because a part of me wants to like...
Bit more.
Yeah, pardon. I don't feel that's the right move. What was that? Do you know that, weren't you? REM pods over there. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, maybe, whilst we're here? No fucking way. It just said my name.
What?
It just said my name. It just said Ryan.
He wants to chat with you tonight.
You want to talk with
Go
me?
on, Ryan.
What's your name? How do you know mine?
If you just called out for Ryan, can you light that device up again? If it went off now, you'd be like, fuck.
I mean, I'm here to talk, but they need to show me that they want to communicate.
Or walk through the doorway where that device is.
Because it's only come out with Ryan once, and then
That was at the hotel. Yeah. It never. It says your name a few times, but not mine. So you know my name and you've got my attention. Who are you? Tell me your name. It's gonna go quiet on me now.
Scared it.
But we do get that sometimes, don't we? It's like,
There's evil everywhere.
There's evil everywhere.
yeah, world's in a bit of a state these days.
You can try and change the subject, but I want to know who you are. Are you going to tell me?
I wonder if it does manipulate energy somehow. It can do it, and then it needs to kind of
Ramp, yeah, and that's why it can like ramp up or whatever. I mean, this camera battery is quite low for the time we've been filming. I don't know whether that's just because it didn't have a lot of charge or whether that's normal for it, or
Or they've just used it all on the cat balls.
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I mean, what's my phone battery at? My phone battery's not gone down, so like, play. It said.
Play.
You should play a game with us where you have to light up these little devices on the floor. Because you'd think if there was something wrong with it, it'd just constantly be going on and off.
Yeah.
It's very sporadic.
For it just to stop after flashing so many times.
And like after I say things, I mean, not all of them have been like quick after, but there's been a couple of them.
Yeah.
More recent have been like I said, if you want us to leave or whatever, and it goes off.
Right.
And then it says my name.
Did you have the cat balls last time?
No, I don't think they went off last time. We had a couple of moments where like something shuffled behind Steve, and then the K2 went off
I
a
just
lot of
want
time.
that to kick off now.
Yeah,
Like someone's walking through the door.
that'd be crazy. You wonder if rather than putting it over there, should we put it next to me? Because if something wants to come up by me and near
We'll
me,
put it in the priest or the chapel bit.
we could put. Yeah. Could you light up that device for us again?
Or run away with it before Steve gets it.
Yeah. That's not going anywhere if that goes off. Why don't you come back and light up some of these devices for us? You said the name Paul. I don't know that.
What?
Thank you.
And that's in like a nest.
Yeah, I can see how like pitted in that is.
How about the other one? Can you light it up as well?
The thing is that was the one that hadn't gone off yet
Right,
either.
yeah.
Sigh. I said I didn't know the name and it goes sigh and that lights up. Do you want to keep talking to us? Light up any of these devices if you do. Or speak to us with this.
It's me.
Who's me?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Is it Arthur?
You're a good man, Arthur Morgan. He said come back again.
Come
What?
back again.
Come back again. You're inviting us back.
You said it's me. Give us your name so we know who we're talking to. Or light up these devices so we know that you're still here. Guest. For fuck's sake.
Guest.
Who's the guest? Us or you our guest? Oh, I see a torch over there.
Maybe that's the guest.
By the house. Can you maybe light up any of these devices again for us, please, before we have to leave?
Do you not want to talk to us anymore? We'll be leaving soon. We'd like for you to be able to say something to us or to light up the devices again. Then we can come back just like you asked. So we are just about to go, but maybe we decide to stay. However, if you tell us to leave, we have no reason to stay after that. If you light up any of these devices, the ones you've lit up before, or you tell us to leave, we'll go.
Walk next to Ryan into the chapel area.
Windy.
Windy.
Windy. And it's not windy anymore.
Oh, here comes the wind.
There it is.
It's just letting you know it's gonna
Get
make
windy.
the wind blow.
Yeah. If you can make the wind blow, or you can tell us that it's coming, you can light up a device, that should be simple. Why don't you try again?
Just once more before we go.
Growl.
Growl. Like it did in the camera last time. It's,
Maybe
it's, it's just trying to spell it out for us at this point.
maybe when you're editing, you're going to hear that.
Maybe. See, look, you're making us laugh now. If you light up a device, we'll go. Maybe you want us to stay.
I know you.
Right.
I mean, normally I would agree. I would disagree. You don't know me, but I can't really say that anymore because I think you do. I want to know who you are and why you know me.
Do you remember us from being here last time?
Thank you for visiting.
You're very welcome.
I see, that feels like a very polite way for it to be like, off you go.
No more.
You light up a device then just to let us know for sure you want us to leave now.
We thank you for trying to communicate with us. As we go, you have one last chance to say or do something.
Any of these devices, tap them, knock them.
Put them in a stew. I don't know what I was thinking. Right, well that might be it then, yeah. It looks like that's it. Well, thanks for visiting. It's a pretty nice way to end it in a way.
Alright guys, so that wraps up Chapelwood. Is it Chapelwood Hill or Chapel Hill?
It's just Chapel Wood, to be honest. Every time
Chapelwood.
I've seen it.
But yeah, rather exciting night tonight, wasn't it? Like with
Yeah.
all the cat balls going off and
Here's
some
me.
of the spirit talk as
Most
well.
activity I've had on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been booted out of this place so many times by memory cards failing, cameras dying, footage just
Rain.
not being there, rain, missing people, lasers being shined in our eyes. And yeah, last time we were here, the first investigation that we did here, our third ever video, you know, you called out to say Zara or his wife here, the device lights up, and I asked it to step away and it does. This time I'm asking it, you know, if it wants us to leave, and it's like lighting up, I think 4 separate occasions, maybe more, that cat will
Oh
lit
yeah.
up. You
And
then
then the
picked
other
up and
one.
moved it elsewhere.
Yeah, and it
A
went
device
off.
that never went off, and now that one's gone off.
Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't have the K2, but
No,
you know,
or
the
the REM
cat
pod.
balls, and the spirit talker did have some relevance.
They really did.
And it wasn't as random, really. The
No,
Spirit Walker. So.
And it said my name. It said that your family. It said my name. It said I know you. Things like that. And thanks for visiting. A couple times there was things like come back and thanks for visiting. So yeah,
a lot to be made of that one. A very interesting investigation, and we hope that you folks enjoyed it. If you want to check out more investigations, there'll be an iCard all throughout this video with different playlists we have. If you want to check out the investigations, you can do that there. If you want to see us reacting to some other paranormal footage that people have posted online, our reactions playlist will be up there. We also have a podcast where we talk about any and all things unexplained, spiritual, whatever. That's the place to do it. I think that's our playlist, isn't it? Is there any more playlists we have? There's one more, isn't there? Case Files, that's the one I was trying to think about. Case Files, where we talk about the history of haunted or unexplained things, so you can check that out if you want to take a look. And with all that said, we hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we hope to catch you again next time. Goodbye!
Thank you.